Hello, welcome to my channel. Hi fans, today we are going to look at cooking delicious Nigerian Egusi soup. So everybody eats food, person with disability eats food, life is worth living. Okay, so this is my ingredients for this soup. This is meat. This is the protein I'm going to use for this Egusi soup. You can use any meat of your choice. This is dry fish. This is delicious mangala dry fish and asa fish. It gives food a very unique taste. If you want to make any Nigerian soup, please try to put dry fish. Try to put dry fish. It gives it a different aroma and taste. Then this is Egusi. This is melon seed, but this is melon seed has already been processed and also what grinded the melon seed. So that is it you're looking at. This is the Egusi. When you hear I want melon soup, I want Egusi soup, this is the Egusi soup that we are preparing. So I'm showing you the ingredients so that you'll be able to follow through and understand how to make the soup. And you can also use my own kind of ingredients, or you can even add more to what I have. So I'm showing you this to know, for you to know this is how the egusi looks like before you start cooking your food. Okay, so this is the egusi soup. Look at it very well. So this is how the egusi looks like before I started molding it. In making this soup, I molded this egusi, this melons, this grinded melon. Okay, so this is palm fruit. I like using palm fruit for my soup lately. So this is the palm fruit. For this soup, I'm going to use it. So this is fruited pumpkin known as Ugwu in Igbo language. This Ugwu is a vegetable that is very universal in Nigeria. We use it to cook all kinds of soup. Apart from this melon soup, you can cook the fruited pumpkin or Ugwu soup. You can use it for okra soup. You can use it for edikaiko soup. You can use it for a whole lot of kind of soup you want to prepare. It's a good vegetable. And this is pepper. We have the yellow pepper because it gives food a very unique flavor. And this is the red pepper too. This is the egusi as well.
This is
crayfish. And the next one you're seeing in this container is what? Crayfish, grinded crayfish.
Salt.
And also you see our dry fish as I showed you before. So these are the things and more I'm going to use to make this delicious egusi soup. Egusi soup. Tomatoes,
garlic.
You can see my garlic and ginger. Yes, I'm going to add both garlic and ginger in making this. This is my salt to taste, and also my coupons. Okay, to taste. And this
But we'll still use the pancake water to make this
grinded red pepper.
Put it on top
That
of the
pepper that you saw because it's not even grinded because I'm going to use particles in it. So here I've washed the meat, the fish, everything, the stockfish.
up nepa.
Then I pour pepper. I send the pepper there. I send the garlic and ginger, salt,
Since you are
onion.
cooking, yes, we need to put
Everything is now inside the meat. I'll turn it together, put it on the fire, allow it to simmer for some time before I continue. While I'm doing that, see the palm fruit. I've boiled it, now I'm pounding it. After pounding it now, I squeeze the oil out with the warm water. Are you seeing the process? Are you seeing how you can make your own melon soup? How you can make the egusi soup with what? Palm fruit. You extract the oil from palm fruit and use it for your egusi soup. So when you pound it very well, it is very easy for you to wash it out. When you pour a warm water, you use your hand and squeeze it, the oil, everything
don't pour
will
down
come out.
well, not to
So
wash
the oil
am.
and the water will come out. With the meat stock, use it and start making your soup, and that's what I use. So this is the oil here. The oil mixed with water from the palm fruit that I squeezed out. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing how it's looking? This is a natural one that I'm using, palm fruit. It gives food its own unique taste and flavor as well. So look at it very well. So when you wash and squeeze the oil and the water, that's what you get. Okay, so this my tomatoes I will use as well. So this is the oil. So I'm adding pepper inside. I'm going to put what? Next thing I'm going to put is crayfish, grinded crayfish to test. Here I put the stock meat, everything with the palm fruit oil, water. I put them. I like crayfish in my soup, so I'm putting enough of crayfish very well. So this is the grinded crayfish. I always prefer to grind my crayfish and put it in the container. So whenever I want to cook, I'll just take the quantity I want. Oh, now I'm pouring the water, the meat stock inside the palm fruit now. Can you see? Can you see that? Just imagine how this soup will taste. Just imagine the lovely that I'm making, the delicious food. Soup. If you are someone that like using egusi for rice, I bet you like to use this one for rice and also with any kind of fufu that you want. Okay, so now I've poured the stock, meat, water together. I stir it. I'll carry it and put back into the gas. Let it what? Let it cook. Let it simmer. Let it boil. Let all the nutrients, all the goodness start doing what? Boiling and coming out well. So I'm taking my time. You see the stages for you to know how you can make your what? Your egusi soup, your delicious Nigerian egusi soup. And it's so good that you understand the steps I'm following. You can take any step or any way or any method for you to prepare the egusi soup. So now I'm introducing my dry fish. You see that dry fish? We'll wash it thoroughly with hot water and what? Set aside. And when it's time, that is what I just did now. I now pour what? The dry fish inside the soup. So this is the egusi. I've molded the egusi into balls. I use a little bit of warm water and mold the egusi into balls. The question you ask, why did you mold the egusi into balls? I mold the egusi into balls because I want the egusi to have a different kind of texture and presentation. I want the egusi not to look too powdered in the soup. I want to feel some lumps of it in the soup. I don't want it to be like sandy in the soup. No, I want to feel it when I'm eating the soup. I want to pack egusi well when I'm eating the soup. So that's why I now molded it. So as I molded it now, I'm putting it inside this goodness of a soup. After this now, I'll allow it to boil and cook well. I will allow it to boil and cook well. And when I allow it, if you notice now, I put all the ingredients inside the soup. I put the crayfish, I put pepper, the meat stock, the dry fish, the coupon, every goodness is inside this pot now. As it's boiling, the egusi will be bringing out its own goodness, and the goodness of every good thing that is inside this pot will also be entering inside the egusi. So both of them will be overlapping and be bringing out a nice juicy delicious soup. That's how I can put it. I don't know what is right, but that's how I can bring it out for you to actually understand. So I continue putting the molded balls of egusi. I bet you if you have never eaten egusi that is molded, or you've been eating egusi, you didn't know why the egusi was that form. Now I'm showing you why. You have to mold the egusi. Don't just pour it scatter inside the soup. No. Mold the egusi, mold the goodness. Mold if you're a person. If you're a lover of somebody that loves egusi soup, I bet you understand what I'm doing, and I am sure you'll be salivating wherever you are at the moment. My name is Monica. Continue watching my channels, and today we are making egusi soup, and I bet you enjoy what you are looking at. I bet you enjoy what you're watching, and you'll be glad that you do so. And you can also prepare your own egusi by following this my method as well. So let's continue watching, and let me continue showing you how to make this delicious soup. So now I will stage the egusi what very well. Are you seeing it? Can you see that now? I put the egusi. I'm packing the remaining small one inside. Looking at the soup now, what are you thinking? You see? I'm putting what? Keep on to taste. I'm putting no inside this soup. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I bet you know what the soup will taste like, not look like. It's the taste that will wow you. You will finish eating, but you still want to eat. That's what this soup is going to do to us. So me adding more water, okay? So that the water will be enough to cook it and for it to boil, to also avoid a burning at the same time. Can you see this? Adding more salt to taste. It's good when you're cooking food. Always ensure that you test it so that every ingredients will be equal and to good taste. So you not cook a massive food without taste. Can you see it now? So the egusi has boiled, has cooked. Can you see the lovely? Can you see that? So when it has finished boiling like this and finished cooking for more than 20 to 30 minutes, yes, you have to cook it very well. So I have to bring this egusi and put it inside a mortar and pound this just to scatter it, so I'm stirring everything around. But after now, I'll put it inside a mortar. Yes, if you don't have a mortar, you can put inside a plate. You can use your spoon to just mesh it and let it scatter. Okay, so now you can see even the way it is now. You can, if you are somebody that like eating egusi, you can take it like this and start eating. Okay, so now after I just match this for some time, not taking much time. You see this egusi, you cannot come and scatter poto inside again because I molded it. I allow it to cook well, then started there pounding. So no matter how I pound it, I'll have to put it back to the pot to continue cooking it. It will never be poto. It will just have a different kind of texture. So if you're someone that doesn't like eat egusi, with this my method, definitely you would like to eat egusi soup. You would like to enjoy egusi soup. You will want to eat egusi soup. Can you see that? Can you see this? Ah, it's such a delicious soup, I can tell you. I can tell you that. I finished making the soup and eat before I started doing this video. So I will tell you it was such a delicious soup. I ate and I ate. Like, oh my God. I wish the soup will not finish. And I wish I can be able to replicate this soup again. Because it's a whole lot of money to make this soup, I will not lie to you. So you can see now I've tested. I noticed I need to add more crayfish. So I'm introducing more crayfish. I'm putting more crayfish. That's how to make soup. That's how to cook. When you're cooking, you test to know what is not in a rightful proportion. And immediately you add those small things that is not in the rightful proportion. Voila! The soup will just come out. It'll just bring out all the goodness that was hiding before. Can you look at this soup? Can you look at this? See, are you saying I'm introducing more salt? I'm adding more salt. So that's make your soup. That's how to cook. When you're cooking, you're testing, you're checking what you've added in the right proportion and what is not in the right proportion. Are you seeing? So after pounding now, I've put it back. So I'll allow it to boil. Are you seeing? The egusi has boiled. Can you see the face? Even if you don't want to put any vegetable, my sister, my brother, you can eat this egusi like that. This soup is 100% done as you are looking at it. So if you are a lover of vegetable, you can add fruited pumpkin leaf, you can add bitter leaf, you can add scent leaf, you can add spinach, any kind of leaf of your choice that you want, you can add to this soup. Can you see the soup? Can you see that? Can you see that? Oh my God, I can cook. Forget it. Everything in the right proportion. Everything in the right proportion. All in the right proportion. Make sure everything. Can you see? Can you see the smoke coming out? Can you see that? Ah ah. Ah ah. Ah ah. Ah ah. Can you see soup? Can you see soup? Can you see the smoke? So now I'm introducing fruited pumpkin known as Ugwu. Vegetable is good in our lives, you know. So as an Igbo woman, as an African, our soup always has vegetables, you know that. So now I'm putting Ugwu. I put Ugwu in this soup so that everything will be balanced. So that when you're eating the soup, when you take one swallow, one bowl of swallow, or even want to just lick the soup alone, eat the soup, you'll be happy that all the goodness is inside this soup. Can you see? Can you see? You know, because the soup is super very hot, can you see how the hotness is already cooking the Ugwu? As me and you are looking at this soup, it's 100% done. This soup is done. It's cooked. Can you see that? Bon appetit. Eat well. Come and eat. Enjoy your meal. Thank you for watching my channel. Continue watching. I'll be bringing good things into your way. Food, how to make some foods, you know. How I transfer from bed to wheelchair, wheelchair to bread, car to from wheelchair to car, and vice versa. So see, I can eat good food, I can make good food, you know. So can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see? This is egusi soup with fufu, with what? Cassava swallow.